Hello, Alexandria Barker here from alexandriabarker.com and Indigo Retreats, coming to you today. It's a chilly one today, but I still wanted to be out here and do as many of these daily videos outside in the heart of nature. Is so gorgeous that I just want to share all this with you as much as I can. So today I wanted to talk about something that comes up very often as a soul realignment practitioner, which I do in the Akashic Records. People often come to me wanting to know their purpose. So I thought I would just shed a little light on that today in this free talk. And I invite you to subscribe, or to, if you're watching on YouTube, or to share, and also post comments, please, if there's something more you'd like me to discuss. So a really good tip, without going into the Akashic Records, because there's a wealth more information there, but just to get you started, is just to think about what you did as a child. What are your gifts? What did you like to do? Maybe you thought you grew up to be a musician or a dancer or something like that, or a chef. You know, those are little hints. Those are like little signposts along your way, pointing the way toward what it is you came here to do. And often we just dismiss these things. They either seem too easy, and we think like, well, that can't be my gift because that's too simple. Like that comes so easily to you that you don't even think of it as being anything special. But other people would find it very challenging to do. Like for me as a writer, that's just something I've always instinctively done, and I knew I would be doing as a child. I knew I would grow up to be a writer. And so I would dabble with like little fiction stories and stuff like that. And it just always came easy to me. And studying, like even college, English was so easy for me. It was a swan course for me, you know. But I appreciate that other people really struggle and they look at an empty page, even on the computer, and they just kind of panic. For me, that was never a challenge. I would just start writing. And working for the newspaper was really good to get over any of that stuff because there was a deadline. You know, I didn't have the luxury, which was really good training for me, actually. So it might be something like that. Like maybe you just have different thoughts. Maybe you're a really deep thinker. And maybe that is your gift, is to share these revelations that you have, these conclusions that you have come to, share them with the world. So you might want to do some speaking. I mean, I know we're not doing like a platform where you can actually speak in front of an audience right now, other than podcasts, and a lot of people are doing that. And I'm actually going to be offering some when I introduce Relief Beyond Belief Live, which is going to be an online magazine, and I will be doing podcasts. So if that's something you like to do, put your name down and get ahead of the list. So just things like that, to really like, what is my purpose? What is really important to me? So things that come easily to you, things that you think about a lot. Like even if you're not a great cook, for example, sticking with that example, maybe it's something that you've always really wanted to do, is just bake bread or just be the best cupcake baker, you know, like that kind of thing. So whatever is really calling to you, that's your higher self speaking to you. That's calling you toward this, pulling you toward it, magnetizing you, if you will, toward this thing. So then all you have to do is listen to that and move forward. Take the baby steps. Watch a few videos. Start experimenting with this. So other things like, and also just like, what do you feel strongly drawn, even if you didn't do it as a child, what are you feeling pulled to do now? Like maybe you've already started your great awakening and you're realizing that I'm here for a special reason and I need to move forward with this. That's another really strong indicator. So even if your past life hasn't indicated this toward you yet before, but now it's really speaking to you, jump on board with that. This is the time. And it's never going to get a better time than this, to really dive into who you really are, how you can make your biggest contribution to yourself, to the planet at large, to everyone you encounter. That's what we're here to do. We're not just here kicking around. We came for a reason, and we need to find out what that reason is. And if you would like some help with that, as I say, it's what I do in the Akashic Records. I create a soul profile. I tell you where you're from, your soul, where it originated, what you intended to do in this reality, and how to get there. And it's like having a blueprint, a GPS for your life. You know where you're going, you know what choices to make, you know what's most important to you. if that's of interest, please DM me and let's have a conversation. And in the meantime, it's a beautiful day. It's cold, but bundle up. But it's still a beautiful day. Have a wonderful one. And big love. Mwah, big blessings. We'll talk soon tomorrow.